For any of you who are just new to this channel, welcome everybody. I'm Miwa and I'm from Japan. For the last 4 years and a half, I've lived in Europe. If you are interested in life of a Japanese abroad, feel free to follow along because in this channel, I'm going to talk about my personal journey on belonging, mental health, friendship, partnership, and somewhere in between. So I moved to Ireland back in September 2016 for my studies, and now I live in the Netherlands since August 2020. In one of my previous videos, I explained why I lived in Ireland, and many of you encouraged me a lot, giving me thumbs up, left a warm comment saying, "Welcome to Ireland." Thank you to every single one of you for your encouragement. Really, I'm so glad that there are people out there who are very warm and welcoming and open-minded. And so I was really afraid to say that I moved to another country, especially after so many people have wished me good luck in Ireland. I thought, if you heard that I now live in the Netherlands, it might be disheartening, especially if you're viewing my channel from Ireland. Since the last videos, it's been over a year now, over a year and a half or something, and yes, I know it's a pretty long time. You may be wondering why I have to move to another country after as many as 4 years in Ireland, the beautiful Emerald Isle. You know, I've always wanted to share with you my story because so many things have happened since I was away from YouTube. There have been so many things that I needed the time off from the world, all the busyness, and I needed to just get into my own cave and take some time off from the world and the just experiences. For long, my thoughts felt stuck, but now I'm getting more ready. Well, I'm still not fully ready yet, but I'm on the halfway through. But I thought, if I just keep waiting for the perfect moment to arrive, then it's never gonna happen, right? So I'm sort of pushing on, and I've decided to show up again. I guess some of you might already know the answer or suspected, but one of the biggest news is that I've started my relationship with the dearest person, and he's from the Netherlands. And it's not very recent though. I mean, it's been a while, like when I was away from YouTube, so it's been over a year and a half or so, and we've been doing really well. Within like 4 months after we started, I moved to his apartment where he lived with his best friends. I was the only woman in the house. I was the only a Japanese person surrounded by the 4 Dutch men. All of them are really nice. After all, one is my boyfriend and the rest are his best friends, so it was a very friendly, homely environment to live in. And we had lots of fun together. And about just 1 month after I moved in, Corona started to take all over the world. With 5 people in the modest house, we had to squeeze a little bit, you know, but in the middle of Corona, we didn't feel lonely because we had each other. So thank God, I'm glad that I sort of invaded the boys' castle just in time. Corona really changed our lifestyle and work and everything. When it started to affect our life in Ireland, my boyfriend was switching jobs, and this and many other stuffs led us to move to the Netherlands. was in the middle of switching jobs and he secured a new position, but due to Corona, the team that he was about to join was a bit under the weather. And speaking about myself, although I'm grateful for the fact that the company had issued a work permit so I can stay, I wasn't treated really well by some people, and I reached the point where I just could not stand anymore. I thought when things become so toxic, it's really important to find a way out. Okay, some people could harm your feelings once, twice, intentionally or unintentionally. But if the both parties are willing to get back on track and get along anyway, then there's a chance of seeing a better future. But if not, then negative things could continue to happen, and things can often go downward spirals. You just feel it in the air. Have you seen any goodwill, care, or friendliness? And I quit. People can tell you that perseverance is essential. But before anything, your well-being physically and emotionally is of the utmost importance. If you don't see any goodwill behind, no one can steal your health from you. Don't let anyone take it from you. In my case, it wasn't all bad. I wasn't completely isolated or anything. I was getting along well with my colleagues, and mostly they were supportive, but to some people. One of the sources of my headaches was my visa situation, which was coupled with my work permit. I was still on the work permit, and it was associated with that company. So I can't just quit, I have my partner. But we weren't and still are not married yet. On paper, I was still single. I am still single, and if I quit the company, then I would lose the visa in like half a year or so unless I find a new company in the meantime. As for my boyfriend, he is an EU citizen, so he has no worries at all about his work permit or visa, but I do because I'm from outside the EU. So in order for me to stay, I could find a new company in the meantime, like translation jobs, something that related to my degree or something. Secondly, I could get a visa based on a de facto relationship, or thirdly, we could move to another country. And we weren't sure about the de facto visa. The time to process is really long. I heard everyone hears that, even for a registered couple. Like for example, my friend, she is married officially, they're registered by the government. It's not like even a de facto. She lives more than like 2 years, but even for that couple, it took exactly 1 year. Can you believe that? It's like, well, we weren't really confident when it comes to like how long the visa can take for us. And when it comes to finding a new job, there's still a way to save job droppers. But with all kinds of negativity in the office in the past, I felt reluctant to do that again in Ireland, honestly. My heart didn't say yes to staying anymore. And you might go, oh, that's picky. But honestly, I've had it enough with greedy landlords, houses difficult to get, toxic people to deal with in the office. I wanted something different. Yes, we had all the great times. Met new people, experienced different cultures all from all over the world, and learned more about ourselves. Yeah, so if I were to answer the question why we moved to the Netherlands, basically we had to. We wanted to really cut out the negative cycles and start anew. That's what we wanted. We decided that we'd move on with gratitude for all the positive and negative things and thank them for life lessons. For all the shit that gave us lessons, thank you and cheers. And kiss and hugs, the heartwarming experiences and our dear friends we met along the way. So, thank you everybody for watching and listening to this far, and I wish you a wonderful day, everybody. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.